Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. We're going to do a love reading today, taking a look at what is going on with the person you are dealing with. Remember, though, it is a general reading, so it won't be for everyone, unfortunately. So take what resonates and leave the rest. However, if you are interested in personal readings, I have a half-price sale on at the moment. A link for that is in the description box below. Also, apologies if my voice sounds weird or I cough during the reading. I'm still trying to get over a chest infection. So, the overall energy of the reading is the Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands, with the Page of Swords here. So someone is wanting to talk, someone is wanting to communicate. I'm not sure if this is someone, because this could be around the direction of what are we doing, what are we calling this, where is the connection going. Someone as well is definitely watching you on social media. Both of these storylines may be true because there's a feeling here potentially of someone from the past that wants to reach out and is keeping tabs on you a bit, but they may be waiting or holding back, or they don't know what to say. The predominant thing that did want to come up, though, initially was around a conversation here someone wants to have about where do we see the connection going, what are we doing, what are we labeling this as. Let's see what comes out in the blocks and challenges. For those of you who have a past person who wants to reach out, they may be holding back at the moment, but I do think they will reach out, or at least they're definitely keeping tabs on you on social media. They will take some type of action, I think, at first, although I think the main situation this reading is about is maybe a more casual situation, flirtationship or something, where someone wants a more direct conversation around where the connection is going to. The blocks and challenges here are the Devil, Capricorn energy. Someone is a bit resistant to this more direct Libran energy of the Queen of Swords. This could as well be something, a connection that's been predominantly more physical. There is a little bit of a feeling of toxicity in that devil energy, where it's that kind of vibe of like someone you can't live, but you can't live with, but you can't live without them also. There's definitely some problematic things in the connection, but there's also a very strong physical attraction or pull there where maybe we're feeling more. So it's not just physical, but I feel like there's a lot of frustration or trying to get like a balance between the two energies or between the two of you. And as I say that, the card that comes out is the Chariot, Cancerian energy. But the reason the Chariot is able to move forward is because both of those sphinxes are working in tandem. They're not working against each other or moving in different directions. They're on the same page, moving forward. I think someone wants to ask the other person as well how they actually feel. Again, for those of you, there is a past person here who I think has tried to release you or move on, but has been unable to. Let's see what's going on with the main situation, though. What are the intentions here? We've got the Nine of Swords, but in reverse, which is good. A lot of kind of toing and froing there. Some uncertainty, but it's coming out or moving out of that energy. And then we've got judgment as well. So dealing with the important stuff, tackling it head on. I think maybe they've been taking a more passive approach and waiting to see where the situation goes. I definitely think this is someone, though, that the two of you at times, it's not all roses. The two of you at times maybe definitely have some heated discussions. There's a lot of passion there, which can manifest both in a positive way and a negative way. This past person's energy keeps coming up in the reading as well, with this Nine of Swords and Judgment in reverse. I think they just need to know where you stand, or are you still interested in them? So, crosswatch, I would say the way to get that answer is to be direct, talk. For the main storyline here, though, it seems like the two of you, there's a lot of passion there, both in the negative and positive aspects. There's a little bit of toxicity, something unhealthy there, but there's a lot of potential in the connection as well, or at least the two of you kind of seeing that. So I think this is someone that you're feeling like is a soulmate, but there are maybe some issues to work through with that devil and judgment. This more passive energy, they need clarity around, because I think both of you are having difficulty with reading each other. They need clarity, so they're embracing that energy of judgment, Scorpio energy, and kind of just bringing it to the surface to be dealt with head on, or at least that is their intention. I don't know if the two of you have recently had an argument, because there is something to do with like peace and maybe needing to make up, have a conversation. Let's see what their actions are showing up as Cancer. We've got the Three of Cups and the World card, so there is like a mini reconciliation that I think is coming after some type of falling out energy with this person because of that devil energy. They're definitely taking this very seriously, though, because of the combination of Judgment and the World card, and I think they're getting over some of their BS or issues. Usually it takes two to tango, that have been getting in the way of the connection and the more kind of casual nature around it. Because there is a feeling if we can get over those blocks and challenges, this situation could really go somewhere. But it's maybe been going around in a bit of a kind of negative cycle where the two of you may be coming together, then pulling apart, then coming together, some heated discussions. They are very remorseful. Sorry, it does seem. Let's see where that energy then goes. Because I think they're coming forward with a conversation here, wanting to make amends with you, and then at the same time, wanting to deal with the elephant in the room. So it's not just that kind of like apology and wanting things to get on a good page between the two of you again, but they're wanting to have a more deeper, serious discussion about the issues in the connection, what the two of you are calling this or labeling it as, and where the two of you kind of see it going moving forward. Because it does seem that they want some type of long term future here. But I would say we definitely need to deal with that devil energy that keeps getting in the way. Where the energy goes is the Three of Pentacles, nice, and the Lovers, overcoming that hurdle, that barrier. And it seems after they come together, they come forward, they apologize, make amends, then they bring to the table of like the talk. Let's have the kind of serious discussion about what's been going on, the issues in the connection, and what they really want. And they're kind of putting all the cards on the table with that judgment energy as well, which then actually moves the two of you into some type of solid partnership where the two of you are working together. For some of you, that may be actually getting in a relationship with this person. For others, it's about working on the foundations or taking the next step so that the two of you know exactly how each other feels, what the two of you want, working on some of those devil issues in the foundation, and then it moves forward into that. There's some type of progress, at least for most of you, around knowing that this isn't just something casual, or that elephant in the room that keeps getting in the way isn't going to get in the way any longer. And the two of you are on the same page, and it's starting to move forward into the energy of the lovers, which is like the opposite of the devil there, both very similar images, but this is the negative, this is the positive. So that positive forward progress between the two of you, which comes through because of them finally having that more serious talk with you. And then there's agreement between the two of you. And again, for some of you Cancerians, there is some type of past person here who I think is waiting for the right time. I think they just don't know generally how to bridge the gap with you or what to say. But at some point, they're going to come forward with some type of olive branch, but it's not like a declaration of love or anything like that. It's something more in a platonic sense. So I don't know if there's something because of judgment that they need to make amends or put right with yourself. But it seems there's a bit of a wait before they take that action. Anyway, guys, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, though, it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. However, if you would like some specific information and answers to your own individual situations, you can check out the sale on personal readings in the description box below. Cheers.